I'm gonna cry. Okay. Okay, wait, I gotta... To me, financially, Lifemax has absolutely changed my life in a way it's difficult to put into words. Before Lifemax, I just sort of thought I was gonna get by and just exist. And now anything is possible.
I say, listen, all the heavy lifting is done for you. It's a beautiful thing to me because you literally just build that business. Whether you have a small one or a big one, you're getting the profit from that business, and you don't have to worry about anything like the insurance and the HR and the marketing and all the other things that you have to do with a company.
Think about it. The work I do now will pay me and pay my children many years into the future.
All we're doing is sharing information that we are excited about.
My husband and I are still living in the house that we thought we were going to have to sell a few years ago, but because of Lifemax, we get to stay in this house.
What is very important to me, I can see that the business model can allow me to retire in 3 to 5 years.
It has financially freed us to do the things that we love to do.
What we really are trying to do is create a legacy with residual income so that you can take the finger off the pulse and the financial security stays intact.
I'm setting up a lifestyle for myself that is just opening doors at every turn.
And you start to see that money coming in while you're sleeping. All of a sudden, you'll get it.
You know, what the Lifemax life means to me is getting out of bed every day, excited.
Lifemax life is freedom. It's freedom to choose your own lifestyle.
Time with my family, which is something that I've dreamed about my whole life. I've dreamed about having a family my whole life, children that I could spend time with.
My life has turned completely into a whole world I never expected was possible.
It means finding ways to connect with my passion, developing new passions.
Coming from a place where I was struggling financially and now being able to travel the world and purchase a home and purchase the car of my dreams. The Lifemax life is absolutely the life for me.
Well, the best part for me is that we get to work together. And I've got 3 boys. I'm busy, like maddeningly busy with 3 kids in 3 different schools, and I get to work on my own time with my best friend and my cousin and all these amazing people. It is a game changer.
To be able to create income and help the family financially, but also to be able to do it on my terms.
I feel like I'm accessing inner potential that I never dreamed of and helping other people to access their own inner potential.
3 to 4 years ago, I was working all the time and somebody else was raising them. And now I get to be with my boys really as much as I want to. And that's huge for me.
The Lifemax lifestyle for me means I get up every morning excited to start my day for the first time in my life.
Passion, integrity, fulfillment. Fulfillment for me on the level of having my children and marriage. I've been able to meet some of the greatest people in the world who've become my closest friends.
I get to build a business with my husband, the love of my life. For the first time, we've been married 20 years, and for the first time, we get to share our life.
The benefits of network marketing are freedom.
Personal development in a way that you just can't even begin to imagine.
No glass ceiling.
I'm already past the time when I'm dreaming about Ferrari. Maserati would do, but I want time.
Being able to travel with my husband now that we're empty nesters and really do the things that we've always wanted to do.
I can make as much money and create a legacy for my children that is never possible in the law career.
To have that stay-at-home presence, but also be able to earn 6 figures.
You know, there are a lot of busy people out there, especially in our current kind of climate that we're living in. And I really think busy people can fit this worthwhile business into their lives.
Things about this business is that I've had the chance to show my daughter that I could do something on my own and really create a life for myself. And it's inspired her in a way that, she didn't know I had that in me, and she's so proud of me. And so now I know that as she grows up, she's going to be able to take anything she wants and run with it.
And when we did an event in Whistler not too long ago, my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter, our 16-year-old daughter, came up to me afterwards and said, "Mom, I'm so proud of you. You're my mentor. You're my role model." For a 16-year-old girl to say that was huge.
But for me, I think the product is also a plus. And if you have a great relationship with the product and it has impacted you significantly, it makes sense that it will work effectively with your business.
People experience the benefits of the product. So we don't have to say, take our word for it. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you healthier. They're going to actually be able to feel that themselves.
It's not a pill or an herb. It's a food that has more nutrition than most Americans get in a week.
Think sweet potatoes, think corn, think broccoli, think food. That's what your body was designed to do, was eat food. So Mila is a whole raw food.
Mila is creme de la creme chia. It's a life-changing food that's having an incredible impact on people's lives all over the world.
Just my overall energy, existence, and being, Mila is really something that I believe everybody needs to have every single day.
Now I'm talking about something, if I talk to my buddies and my teammates about it, it's because I believe in it. I wouldn't go a day without it.
Mila is a superfood. It's the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. And because of that, it means optimum health for everybody who eats it.
We are so lucky to have found this product. What a gift for us and for so many
And
others.
I found such great passion educating people about this food that's changing lives.
And so when I saw safe source, whole source, raw source, food that I could feed my children, because I really was uncomfortable giving them fish oil every day.
It's like, listen, don't take my word for it. Take the product, eat it for a month, eat it for 3 months, just take it every day, and then let me know how you feel. See what happens.
I'm just grateful about the product. It has done such a huge, significant change in my family.
Mila is life-changing. Mila is the most nutrient-dense whole raw food on the planet. Mila, to me, is it's health.
Chias grow in a diverse group of countries. It's native to Mexico, Guatemala, Ecuador, Bolivia, and Argentina. Australia now has the greatest production capacity. Mila is a careful and scientific blend of the world's finest strains of chia, which gives Mila the highest in all 5 nutritional categories: protein, fiber, antioxidants, phytonutrients, and omega-3s of any chia product currently on the market. For instance, on a test for antioxidant values, Mila scores 1,157 orcs versus 750 for some other chia products. Mila seeds are carefully selected for this high nutrient value.
We want to be sure that when you're consuming Mila, that you're getting the highest quality, consistency, and cleanliness that we know how to bring to you. Right now we have 8 different strains of seed that we bring into the warehouse. Now, we blend many of those different variations, and we're constantly, as new harvests come, testing every single strain of seed that comes in our warehouse. And once that blend has been accomplished, we test that to ensure that each of the categories of nutritions are met. Not just the highest oil seed or just the highest protein seed, but the highest oil, protein, fiber, phytonutrients, and antioxidants.
I really do believe that we can change the world one bag at a time.
Actually, I feel like I'm dreaming again in a way that I never thought that I could. I'm gonna travel the world, and years ago I just stopped thinking that that would be a possibility.
Lifemax gives me the opportunity to raise my children instead of paying someone else to raise them for me.
It's interesting. I used to go into the law office to pull a paycheck, and that paycheck contributed to my family's income. Now I go into the law office for my funny money, and Lifemax is my paycheck.
I had a great corporate experience. The thing is that then I had one child, then I had another child, and when the second child came, I just got a really strong feeling that I had a job to do that was bigger than the corporate job. it was a calling. And so how was I going to meet that calling and also be, always on my email and always out in the office and that kind of thing?
A light bulb went off, and I realized I would just spend the time on my network marketing business that I was spending on my skincare retail store. How much more money could I be making? How many more lives would I be changing? And that was the end for me. I closed my skincare retail store 1.5 years ago. The non-tangible benefits, whether it's health from Mila or whether it's people, far exceed any financial security that comes along. I drive a Mercedes and it says Mila Mom on the license plate.
But in a perfect world, maybe I'd drive a Porsche Cayenne.
I agree with you. Of course, we
cannot drive the same car. I'll go for a Beamer.
You go for the Beamer, I'll go for the Porsche Cayenne.
We just came back from an incredible trip to Cabo. And while I love that we got to meet and share time with the corporate team and with the other leaders in the company, I think the most profound thing for me was giving back to the children. We adopted our daughter, so to be able to go to a shelter and to go to an orphanage and to give back to those people was really powerful for me.
In addition to the travel I've done with the team, I've been able to take my daughter to Thailand, Australia, Bali, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, all over the world, to places that I only dreamed of taking her before. So as far as traveling, anybody who loves to travel can become a part of Lifemax and absolutely start to explore the world.
So many different people that have different personalities, but with this common goal, and to find out you're really very similar, it's wonderful. We had a wonderful, wonderful time, sun and fun in Cabo, and we ended the trip by giving back, which to me is so much why I'm a part of this company, and to continue it with everything we do, you gotta love that.
The Lifemax Foundation is set up to help other people in the world who aren't as fortunate as many people are, and that's really something that actually means a lot to me. That was something that really struck a chord with me when I got started, because I think it's really important to be involved with something bigger than yourself.
We're all in this for a bigger reason.
If somebody's wondering about the kind of support they're going to receive when they get involved with Lifemax, I let them know that, you know what, I never had any experience in network marketing before, and I was able to build a really successful business. And that's one of the greatest things about our company, is that we all work together to help each other succeed. And so nobody needs to know what to do, how to do this when they get started. They will get directed and guided every step of the way.
And really the leadership is amazing. I would never have joined Lifemax if I didn't feel that the people above me were going to show me the way.
There is so much built-in support. So when you come into this business as a new person, most of our distributors don't have any experience in network marketing. I didn't when I started. But you get incredible support from not only the person who brings you in the business, who is really there to train and mentor you and help you learn the different methods that we have of getting you going in the business, but you also have the support of their sponsor and the people above them, which we refer to as your upline. A lot of times in the corporate world, there's a competitive environment that the only way for me to win is for you to lose.
That's another thing I love about this business too, how everyone's willing to share information and support one another.
From day one, we have had incredible support from the leaders in the company. I have never felt like I don't know what to do next, because there's always guidance, there's always support.
And that's one of the greatest things about our company, is that we all work together to help each other succeed.
What we have with our system, if you follow it correctly, is a surefire course that will take you to a level of success that you could never have in corporate America, that you could never have as an entrepreneur owning your own small business, or your own small business owning you.
And that's what this company is made up of. Leaders who know we're giving people hope, and we know how to show you how to get to your dreams.
Jim and Sherry Ware are the founders of our company, and they're so much more than just the owners of the company. Their heart and soul are invested in Lifemax, and more than that, their heart and soul are invested in our lives, the people, the distributors. They care about what we think and about what we're doing in our business, and that's reflected in every decision they make.
I saw Sherry get up on stage and talk about her vision and why she was doing this, and all of a sudden I knew deep down in my spirit, this is why you're here.
When Jim and I started this company, I don't really think that we realized the impact we were going to have on so many people's lives. But I can tell you that the reason we were able to have that impact is because people just like you invited us to come into their life and into their world. You know, what we've created here at Lifemax is a platform for people to be able to dream again. And not just dream it one day and forget about it the next because of how busy life can be, but a way to dream it and to make those dreams come true.
We'll dedicate our life to this. And we want to ensure that it's the best, always. And we want to give our distributors the very best, and so that they can be proud, that knowing that when they give this bag of Mila to their mother, their grandmother, that they feel confident that so much has been put into this bag. This is real science behind the seed, and we always ensure the very best quality.
For over 500 years, this food has had no voice. Well, now we've given it a voice. And through like-minded people and through world changers that have partnered with us, we're now taking this incredible story, this incredible food around the world, this incredible opportunity around the world. We now are touching the nations, and we're doing it through people just like you.
You know, there are a lot of busy people out there, especially in our current kind of climate that we're living in. And I really think busy people can fit this worthwhile business into their lives.
Susan's an absolute introvert. That's the secret about Susan that nobody knows. And at the beginning, you know, she really thought, there's no way I can do this because she's an introvert. Well, look at her now. She's blossomed into somebody who's a powerful presenter on stage, and even though she's an introvert, is just killing this.
Yeah. One of my purposes in life is to help people who feel that they can't break out, that they can't do something special. For the first time in my life, I have a purpose. I want to share that with other people. I want to get them healthy. I want to show them they can break out of their comfort zone and they can be anything they want to be.
I would say that the last 3 years of my life have been the best 3 years of my life, and I am super excited to see where the next 3 years, next 10 years, next 50 years go with this company. The people, the Mila itself, how many people we're going to be impacting around the world, how many lives are going to be changed with the health and the wealth of what we're offering. I'm really excited about where we're headed.
Sometimes you look around and think, those people can do this. They can do this. But you know what? It's in your heart. What I tell people, if I asked you to tell me about your children, you could tell me about your children with passion and purpose. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling people about something that can change their health, that can change their world, that can change their financial situation, they can spend time with their family. I can be passionate about that, so I can look someone in the eye and come out of my shell and share that.
One of the things I just love about this business and what it's done for me is I feel lit. I feel so alive as a result of this food and this business.
So how can I go wrong? I can improve my health. I can improve my wealth. I can retire earlier. I'm helping so many people.
If you were thinking about joining Lifemax today, I would say absolutely don't wait another minute. Your life could be whatever you want your life to be by taking that step. And if you don't take that step, you'll never know what you missed out on.
Did I? Awesome! Yay!